guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be making lasagna. This is the very first time I'll be making lasagna and I'm very excited to see how this is going to turn out. I'm going to use ground turkey meat. I already pre-cooked it and I'll put below what I put in the ground turkey to season it. So that's what I'll be putting in with all the other good stuff. So this is the baking pan I'll be using. It's not very big, it's pretty small. I do not know the exact size. So I think, let me see, I didn't measure these out yet. So the noodles are longer than the pan. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the noodles to the size of the pan and then we'll get started. These noodles are already pre-cooked, so I do not have to cook them before putting in the pan or anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and start putting in the filling. As I said, this is my very first time making lasagna, so bear with me. If there's something I'm doing wrong, and you guys who have made it before, you can completely correct me, because I will definitely try this again depending on how this turns out, or even if it doesn't turn out good, I'm still going to keep making it, and that's how you improve, right? So I'm just putting the tomato sauce for the first layer, and I did not make my own. I bought the brand Ragu brand. I'm just gonna go and cover the first layer like that. I don't know if I put too much. I feel like I put too much. All right. Don't want to make it too watery. Yeah, I feel like I put too much. I'm gonna go there and just even this out. I don't know why I'm nervous. I just want it to be good. So I'm gonna cover it there. This is how it looks. Looks good. And now I'm going to sprinkle some parsley. I was going to put the parsley in the meat instead, but I figured me sprinkling it on the pasta sauce would give it more of a flavor. So I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit. Yep. And I'm going to put mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna put 3. I'm gonna add the meat. Okay. There we go. The meat is already tasty, but I didn't want to make it too salty, just in case the cheese and everything else could make it too much. So I'm going to just use my hands because I don't want lumps of cheese, of the ricotta cheese. And I'm Jamaican, so we pronounce Ortiz. You won't hear me say ricotta. So I'm just adding the ricotta, making sure I cover it, and I love cheese. I'm going to add cheddar cheese as well, so this would be 3 cheese lasagna. Alright, I'm going to get some cheddar cheese and I'm going to add in there as well before putting on the second layer. And I'm just gonna grate the cheese over it. I should have done this before, but I wasn't planning on putting cheddar cheese, but looking at it now, I think it'd be a good idea. All right, just adding cheddar cheese. I hope this turns out good, guys, and if it doesn't taste good, I'll definitely let you know. I think my 5-year-old wants to put... You want to put the mozzarella?
Mm-hmm.
Come here.
There now?
Yeah, place the mozzarella here. This is mozzarella, place it there. So my 5-year-old is here helping me. Take one piece and put it in there. Don't just throw it. He just threw it in there. Put one more here. One right here. Yeah. Okay.
One more?
Yeah, put one in the middle here. Thank you. All right. So that, and then I'm going to put the meat, the ground turkey again. And the reason I chose ground turkey, I am trying to cut back on red meat. I do not remember the last time I had red meat. So it's safe to say that I'm not eating red meat anymore. Maybe if I go to a restaurant and I'm in the mood for it, I can order steak or something. But I'm really trying to not eat red meat. So it would have been either ground turkey or ground chicken. Not that meat is good at all. But so I'm just taking more of the ricotta and I'm going to spread it over. I'm just gonna put the ricotta in. I hope I'm doing this the right way, guys. The thing is, I just don't want it to be watery. I rather it being a bit bland in taste because I can always put some salt or something on it to let it be tastier. I just don't want it to come out soft and, as we in Jamaica say, poto poto. I don't want it to be poto poto. Right, so I'm gonna wash my hands again and then I'm going to add cheddar cheese and put another layer. Oh, this is a lot of work. Maybe that's why I've never made it before. But I think once you make it and then you'll know what to expect for the next time. I'm going to try to see if I can push down a piece at the end. I don't know. This is something new. I'm inventing it. Maybe, maybe not. I'm breaking these pieces of noodles. I'm trying to see if I could probably push a piece down there at the end. I don't know if this is a good idea, guys, but as I said, this is my first time and I like to play around with my food and do what works for me. Anyway, this end, I think I'm gonna let it stay like that because I think if I push it, let me see, yeah, good, so it's intact. I feel like I'm making a puzzle. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the last layer. Ugh, it's a lot of work, but you know what? I'll be proud of myself when I'm done. I've preheated the oven at 375. So it is ready to go. As soon as I'm done this, I'm going to stick this in the oven. And then I am going to cover it. Break that tip off. Okay, as I said before, I had to break up some of these pieces. So I'm just going to try to patch up inside here with the pieces I broke off. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. Patchwork. I mean, lesson learned. Next time I'll just get a pan that is the size of the noodles. I should have made sure that's what I did. But I didn't know. So don't judge me, guys. Okay, so this is my lasagna. I'm going to put it in the oven. And I'm going to let it bake for 40 to 45 minutes. These noodles, as I said before, are pre-cooked, so I did not need to cook them first. So I'm gonna pop it in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes. I'm gonna stay here and clean up, and I'll let you know. I'll show you the end product and let you know how it tastes. This is the end product, guys. The noodles at the top is a bit burnt. Maybe I should have covered it with a piece of foil, but I'll do that next time. However, the middle of it is cooked. It was finished in the same hour and it tastes delicious.